Hello, welcome back to Al Talks. As I said, I don't know if you were watching my or were looking at my Instagram page. I talked about how the performance in Stitches didn't go well, but that I talk about it in this week's podcast. So, what happened was, um, I was going up to Stitches to see the Gong show anyway, and I emailed the booker about upcoming gigs, just for new comics. And she said, we have one spot left for the Gong show tonight. I was like, oh yeah, 100% I'll do it. I get the Stitches. Basically, the Gong show is what it is Stitches runs it at the end of every month. It's the last Sunday. And it's essentially a competition. There's 10 comedians, everyone gets 5 minutes, and they pick 3 judges from the crowd. They all get a white card, and once the white card, if you get 3 white cards, you get eliminated. So, but you have 2 minutes grace period to basically get the crowd on your side. So I went up third, I think. Yeah, I think it was third. And I go up and start doing my material. And after 2 minutes and 45 seconds, the third white card races. And to be honest, like Stitches, I was there last year. I think I might have done a video on it. I just looked through my notes to see. Yeah, it was episode 48. So, yeah, it was episode 48. This is episode 57. This is a little while back, nearly 10 episodes ago. So, it was, when I was sitting in the audience, the stage was like, wow, it would be great to perform there. And, it wasn't that much of a crowd because the new restrictions for COVID at that stage had come in into Ireland. So, but the Gong show was packed. There was like 50 odd people there. And to be honest, I didn't get intimidated by the crowd. I fumbled the joke. It's, I don't know. I enjoyed my time performing there. I'm glad I got to do it there. Hopefully, be coming back there to do open mics. But after the show, the guy who won it, Robbie Wilde, completely blew the audience away. I haven't seen a comic kill like that in a very, very long time. Well done to Robbie that night. 100% deserved to win because he just blew the place apart. But yeah, so afterwards I was chatting to other comics and they were saying, just give me advice and stuff. Because at that stage I had, the last time I'd done comedy was the Christmas show in the Castle Inn with Breen and Breen and Laura. So it was, I was out of practice, and the crowd kind of intimidated. So those two factors, but so I've developed a new plan. What I'm going to do is, because there's no restrictions now in Ireland, so everything's fully opened up. There's no limit on capacity or anything. So, as they say, the world is your oyster, or something like that. So I've formulated a plan that I'm going to try for a month. If it works out, then I will continue using this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to record at the start of the month all my podcasts for the entire month. And I'm going to just schedule them every Tuesday. And then starting with this week. And then what I'll do is I'll try and be more active on Instagram. I'll do more stories, more reels, because if I do them all in the one day, I won't be able to do podcasts about current affairs stuff, stuff like that. So what I'll do is I'll try to be more active on Instagram and stuff like that, because there's no restrictions. Like my work has really picked up, so I'm trying to juggle all this together, and I've got other stuff going on, so I've sold some merch as well. I've sold like 8 stickers. I'm really happy with that. I made some money finally. But yeah, so that is my plan anyway. So I'm gonna record a bunch of podcasts today, and I'm gonna schedule them every Tuesday till the end of this month, and then we'll see. Because essentially, uh, there I could do, depending on what days of the week I'm off. There's open mics on Tuesday in Dublin, Wednesday in Stiches. The open mic on Tuesday, I think it's every second Tuesday. Melinda will run it. Another great comedian who I met at Slants Laughs last year, the same place where I met Robbie. And then Thursday, there'll be Shanae will be Hysteria will be running it in Shanae. Mike Sable and what's his name? And my probably pronounced that wrong. Sorry. They'll be running that, and then Columbia Bar does it every Thursday. So, and then Sunday the open mic that I usually do locally here, which I actually did, which I did there last week, 2 days ago, and I tried up some new stuff. It went relatively well, but I do need to definitely tighten up the act and focus more on the all stuff, because these people they've heard, like my friend gave me advice, the guy who runs is like, look, start bringing new stuff, because we'll try and put on a show, we don't want to hear the same shit all the time. So, and he is right, like even myself, I'm kind of tired of reusing, because I was just trying to, after Stitches, what I was trying to do was trying to rehash, kind of reword and rework some of the stuff. And I just remembered as well, like I wanted some of the old material that I had when I first started off, like years ago, and I really want to try and get back to that stuff. And at some stage we'll sit down and write out actual material, because it's all in the noggin. But yeah, so that's the update so far. So we shall see how that'll go. Actually, this Sunday as well, I'll be doing the open mic, because I'll be finishing work early. So I will have another open mic this week done at least. So 2 weeks in a row we'll have. Last week was pretty good, because I got to do Stitches on Monday, and then Sunday I got to do the open mic in my friend's father's bar. And so pretty good week for comedy last week. This week we'll have one open mic, and next week we shall see. But if I'm booked in April as well to do one in Bray. Where is my phone? I'll just see. I forget the name of it. I think it's called The Good Laugh. And my phone is low on power. It's quite this microphone is quite heavy, so it's kind of hard to multitask this. So just give me a second. Yeah, that'll be the easiest way. Yeah, it's called the Good Crack open mic in Bray. So that'll be Wednesday the 13th. I'll perform in it. And oh, cool. Anyway, the Nerd Herd is back. I actually emailed them, or on Instagram. But yeah, I'm still waiting on other bookers to get back to me about doing shows and stuff. So I'll be concentrating mainly on the open mics for now, just to build myself back up again after the kind of 2-month hiatus. Because definitely need the practice, I'm not gonna lie. But in the meantime, like I said, I'm just gonna record a bunch of podcasts all together, and we shall take it from there. If it works out for 1 month, then I'm gonna just keep doing it that way. And like I said, I'll just try to be more active on Instagram than I like. So this is this week's podcast, and I shall see you all next week. And thanks for the support. And once again, if you want to buy the stickers that I have made, if I have one here handy, these little, to support me, these little I'll Talk stickers. I have 8 of these sold already. They are €2.50 each, euro. Yeah, so if you want to support the podcast and support me, you can get those. You can email me or just message me on Facebook or Instagram. And I also have a link tree now, so with all my links to all my social media and YouTube and stuff like that. So, and if I have any shows that I'll be performing at, I will take the links in Linktree as well. So you can have a look on there. But thank you for listening, and I shall see you all next week.